Welcome to The Trend. I'm Rebecca Granet. My guest today stars in the hit series Younger and recently released a debut poetry collection called All of It Is You. Nico Tortorella is here.
Hi.
Hello, Nico. How are you?
I'm good, Rebecca. How are you?
I am fabulous.
Good.
I'm so happy you're here because you are just such a ball of energy and so much fun.
Well, thank you.
I'm ready to jump right into this with you.
I'm thrilled to be here. Where did we get this bedazzled
The square
here?
Our special square?
Is this a Michael's purchase or
You
like
know,
a TJ Maxx?
I don't even remember anymore, but all I know is that it was super sparkly, and I was like, this needs to be on set. This is the one. You know when it's the one?
100%.
Exactly.
Okay.
So this was the one.
Good.
This is your first book.
It is my first official book, yeah.
All of It Is You. Tell me what this title means.
Well, in the process of putting together this body of work, I unearthed this mantra of sorts. All of it is you. And it celebrates this oneness, this divine frequency of love that unites us all as human beings and past that. And it's about the collapsing of binaries and divisions and the ability to recognize the simultaneity between everyone and everything. And since coming up with it, it's just this mantra that runs through my mind all the time, and it's changed the way that I perceive everything.
Now, you wrote in the introduction of the book that this book is the realest work I've ever created.
Come on, real work.
Yeah, real work.
Yeah,
Bring
it
On.
is.
I mean, how so?
You know, I for so long in my career, I have been working on other people's projects, other people's babies of sorts, you know, and I have brought their characters to life. And this was really about bringing my own character to life. And I discovered my own character, my own God in the process of writing this book.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, see, I think that's so interesting because, I mean, even in working in Younger, there's some, I guess, revealing scenes that you have to do that are physical.
Yes.
But I guess maybe you would say that that's not as difficult as being emotionally revealing?
Well, I think, yeah, they're absolutely different. I don't know if you compare the two like that, but I think we as human beings have been programmed to focus on the physicality of our bodies. We fetishize bodies, and we have since the beginning of time, right? And I think in the process of writing this book, I'm moving out of body, transcending to a different space, whether it's mind or spirit or a combination of the two.
Now, for people who are going to be reading the collection of poetry, what do you hope that they will get out of it? What will they take away from it?
It's about self-love and self-acceptance, really. And I split the book into three sections: body, earth, and universe. It's a celebration of home. The home that is our body, the home that is this earth, and the home that is the universe as we are on this earth or blasting through space at ridiculous speeds, right? And I think that what I hope people take away from this is to really take care of their homes, all three, and so many more than that, right? But also recognizing that my home, as different as it may seem from yours, there is a street that connects us.
There's a connection.
Yes.
Okay.
And yeah.
No, I like
all of
that.
It is you. All of it is you. All of it is you. Everything that exists in the entire universe in one way or another is a reflection and a mirror of what exists in your being.
It makes me feel very significant, let me tell you.
Or very insignificant too, you know?
That's true.
It's like a mix of the two.
I wonder what that means that I went to the significant route.
That means you're doing something right.
Okay.
Seriously.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
I was like, wait a minute. So is it true that it took you 45 days to write this?
It did.
Okay.
It took me 45 days.
I mean, did you go on a bender? How?
Well, yes, not with drugs or alcohol.
Right.
Well, I was in Peru.
A writing bender.
I was in Peru for a couple weeks in the jungle with some shamans. There was a week of ayahuasca that existed in those 45 days. So I'm sure that played a part in the, Speedy Gonzalez-ness of the book itself.
Okay.
But Look, I'll be the first one to say this isn't the greatest collection of poetry that's ever existed in the world. It's not. I know that that's
Wait.
ridiculous. Hold on.
Okay.
But the messaging and the bigger idea lives like outside of what the book is. It's like the entire package, and I think that that's what I was really focused on putting together, rather than the words on each page.
Okay.
But I just sped through it. I mean, I was writing 5 to 7 pieces a day for 45 days, and then I had a book, and I did all the artwork in it. I
Wow.
shot it all within
That's
24
incredible.
hours, and then I edited it all on my phone the next
Really?
day. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Now, was there ever a point where you said, okay, let me step back for a second and re-edit? And I mean, you just really just put it out there.
Pretty much what you see in that book is how it came out. Yeah.
Okay, that's
page
fantastic.
to page. And I thought I was going to jump around in the order while writing it, but I set out all of the titles for the entire book. And when I began, I started with the first one, worked my way all the way through chronologically, and ended with the last.
It's very interesting when you take the journey that you take the reader on, which is fantastic.
I journaled for a month and a half.
Yeah,
and then I got it published.
Well, congrats.
Thank you.
Speaking of congratulations, it was recently announced that season 6 of Younger
Yes.
is coming back.
It's
so
coming.
Congratulations to you and the rest of the cast.
Thank you.
I know we're in season 5 right now. So, I mean, have you been able to sort of look into the future as to what Josh will be dealing with in season 6,
Well,
or is that?
I'm always trying to look into the future. That
There
is
you
just
go.
a given. But I think with Josh and season 6, first of all, let's see how season 5 is going to end, because
Right.
we're halfway through, and there's so much that's going to go down in the rest of this season.
Ooh.
But you know, so much of the show has revolved. So all of the show revolves around Liza, right? And how every other character, you know, orbits around that main character.
Right.
And I am interested to see in season 6 how they keep that, you know, flow going with Josh and Liza, and where he fits into the picture, into what capacity. Because we've been doing the song and dance for, you know, 5 seasons.
Yeah, you guys are
And
back and forth. I mean, do you hope in the end that they end up together, or is it?
I think they've already wound up together in one way or another.
Okay.
It may not be the way that everyone thinks that people are supposed to wind up together, but there has been this bond that's been created that never really goes away. Once you like build that bridge between two people, energetically that stays forever. And I believe. And that's there for them. But like, should Liza really wind up with either one of these schmucks? I don't know.
Okay. So maybe she just needs a new person in the mix.
Or just Liza. Maybe she doesn't need anyone.
Yeah, that's true.
And maybe that should be the premise of like the ending. Liza should be Team Liza.
Maybe this whole thing was just self-discovery at the end of the day.
Right.
That's an interesting perspective. I kind of like that.
I mean, if we, you know, compare it to Sex and the City, Carrie wound up with Big at the end of the show, and then there was the wedding the next movie, and then everything crumbled.
And then it was a rocky road.
Another movie, and we're holding out for 3, but
Do you want another Sex and the City movie? Is that where this is going?
This is really where this entire conversation has just been an introduction leading to where is Sex and the City 3.
Well, right, Darren Star, right?
Yeah, that's how I'm comparing it.
Right. So what I'm saying is that you could probably you have some friends in high places that you could.
Carrie Bradshaw.
Oh, that's not where I was going with that. But you know what? Should we start a campaign?
It could happen.
Let's have you at least have some type of a role in the next movie.
I'm here for it.
I'm totally in, and then you'll come back and we'll talk about it all over again. So that's perfect.
Done.
Tell me about what it's like on set. I mean, the cast is incredible, yourself included. You have Hilary Duff, you have Sutton Foster, the rest of the cast. What is it like on set with them? I mean, is it fun? Is it
Oh my God, it's
normal?
amazing. I mean, we're shooting half-hour rom-coms, so we show up to work and we have a good time. There really isn't like a bunch of heavy material that we have to like get lost in. And that's kind of, you know, the MO on set. We just show up and have a great time, and we've created this family over the last 4 years now, and we just like really care about each other. And it's almost like an escape from our real lives. We show up and we live in this bubble that is Younger, this like super polished, like beautiful picture of New York City all together, and it's refreshing.
Are you the prankster on set? Because I'm getting the vibe that maybe that's you.
I'm not the prankster on set.
Not.
I mean, all of us kind of have our own ways.
Really?
Yeah, we're all a bunch of weirdos, and
Okay.
it's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Yeah,
What about now? I know Hilary Duff is pregnant.
she is.
She is.
She getting that bump going.
Yeah, she is. She's getting ready. So what about a cast baby shower? Have you guys thought of anything?
Nope. I don't
Worst
think we
cast
have.
ever.
I mean, I'm sure like some of the moms have thought about it, but that has not crossed my mind. I'm
Okay,
still,
well,
like,
now
I'm still
you
trying
gotta-
to contemplate like what a gender reveal is. I haven't gotten to the baby shower yet.
Oh,
you know.
good point. You think she'll do a gender reveal?
She already did.
Oh, she did
Yeah,
a
yeah,
gender
she
reveal.
did, she
Okay.
did.
Well, we knew because it's a girl, right? Yeah,
But
exactly.
I'm like, what does that even mean?
Oh,
in my own
interesting.
gender queer politics.
No, that's an interesting. Have you talked to her about it?
Yeah, we've had lengthy conversation about queer theory and gender theory, and Hilary she's super progressive, but also like really traditional, and I
At the same
respect
time.
that and love that. You know.
You, before we get into the 10 for 10, have been all across the country doing shows, readings of,
Yes.
of All of It Is You.
I have.
So let's tell people, though, there's 2 shows coming up in the New York area, July 29th.
July 29th, this Sunday, I am headlining the Poetry Festival on Governor's Island.
Congratulations, it's huge.
It's also a day before my 30th birthday and 2 days after the longest eclipse of the 21st century. There are some huge karmic shifts happening in the universe, so come to Governor's Island on the 29th and share it with me.
That was an epic promo.
Thanks.
And then August 31st.
Then August 31st at Bell House in Brooklyn.
Okay.
And these shows have been the greatest experience that I've had in my work, probably my entire life. Like I said, I found my version of a god writing this book, and these shows are a way that I can share them with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you want to do something fun for a second?
I'm
that
always up for
exists
some fun.
in the show. So I just started bringing people on stage with me
Okay.
during the shows. We make
Yes.
it like this group therapy like situation.
I love it.
And so you're gonna put your hand on this book for a
Okay.
second. We're going in, Rebecca.
What's happening?
We're going
Here
in.
we go.
And I have people just like ask the universe any sort of question. And I've been treating the book as a tarot deck of sorts.
Oh, okay.
And on stage, I raise the levels of tech up, and there's like these looping sounds that happen, and it becomes this full moving meditation experimental sound bath. But right now, we're just gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it raw and clean. So
Okay, raw and clean.
Raw
Go for
and
it.
clean. Any sort of question that you want to ask the universe.
The universe. Ooh, what's a universe? Like, what's a good,
That's on you, girl.
let's say, a universe question?
For you,
This
specifically.
is really all off the cuff. Let's see. Universe question. Should I do the pageant question? Will there ever be world peace?
Will there ever be world peace? Now
Is that a bad one
No,
today?
it's a great. No, it's a great one. That's what you went with. Do you have a special relationship with pageants or anything?
I don't.
Okay.
I
cool.
love Miss
Interesting.
Congeniality, though.
Okay, we can get
So
into
does
that later.
count?
We can get into that later. Now pick a number 6 to 241. 6 to 241.
237.
237.
Yes. Nico, I'm so excited. This is very exciting. I don't know what's going to happen. I kind of have an idea, but I don't know.
Have you flipped through the book?
I have.
You have.
Of course I have.
So we're going to the universe
If you're coming
section.
to our home, I have to be prepared for you.
Oh, this is actually pretty great that
Okay.
you picked this. Okay, so the question one more time.
Yes. Will there be world peace?
Will there be
Ever.
world peace ever? So you picked page 237.
I did.
Space junk.
Oh.
Space junk. Curious more than what happens to all the satellites used since 1957, other man-made technologies that are of use no longer, the ones yet to shoot, the you in the hundreds of thousands, not counting your bits of debris whipping round 25,000 miles per hour, like fleas swarming the freshest death sour, rotting from the inside out, diseased. Are you slowly but surely the byproduct of this species, filthy or military, as a shield, aluminum, Kevlar, protecting pretty soon making it impossible for any spacecraft to leave, or even more so for one to land. Though as of now, the Department of Sanitation's route unfortunately does not include you. More than curious, what are they going to do?
Ooh. Okay, so what does that tell us?
It means it's a mess out there, y'all. It's a mess. It's a mess, and unless we figure out a way to start cleaning this shit up,
it's a mess.
We're trapped forever.
So that was pretty cool. So this is kind of what people will see if they come to a show.
This is just one very small part of the show.
Nico, I love that. Thank you for that experience.
Yes,
that was very cool.
Absolutely. I encourage anyone who has the book to treat it like a tarot deck and just ask a question and open it up. It could be super personal or super universal or whatever you want.
And I like the way in which you read it too, which is very cool. It's like there's some things. Yeah, there's something. Like yeah, it was very good. I have a challenge for you.
Yes,
now.
10 by 10. Let's do
10
it.
for 10
10
challenge.
for 10. Sorry.
It's okay. It's close
10
enough.
by 10 is
yeah.
a size.
You're close enough. Yes. 10 questions.
Okay.
You have 10 seconds to answer each one. So
cool.
Can you think you can do it?
Let's get 10 balls out.
Okay, go for
4,
it. I know
6,
these have been pretty
7,
interesting.
8, 9, 10. Okay.
Perfect. First one.
Yes.
Acting or writing?
Writing.
Guilty pleasure?
Organic tobacco.
Oh, that's good. Fun. We kind of said it, but a fun or interesting writing ritual while writing All of It Is You.
Oh, channeling, like meditating while I'm writing, and like astral traveling while I'm writing. Oh!
No!
That was for the
You know
astrals.
that means now you get 11 questions.
That's fine.
Every
That's
time
fine.
You miss one.
We're gonna get the ball.
Be careful. You're gonna.
I'm still connected.
Okay,
We're good.
I was like,
Okay,
you're
go.
gonna
11
fall.
questions.
Okay. Your character in Younger, Josh, owns a tattoo parlor. You have many tattoos
I
personally.
do.
What is your favorite or most meaningful tattoo, and is it the same?
My favorite tattoo is, well, my grandma. That's my favorite tattoo. But also my least favorite tattoo.
Wait, why least favorite?
Never mind, that's a long story.
Okay.
But my most meaningful tattoo is probably All of It Is You.
Oh, great! You got the tattoo. That's great. All of It Is You. Okay, you said you kind of ruined the surprise. Your birthday's coming up July 30th.
It is.
So what is the best gift anyone could get you this year?
Oh, man. The best gift anyone could get me this year? Just All of It Is You tattooed on them.
Oh, okay. On them. Go tattoo yourselves, people. If you could make any hashtag trend, what would it be?
All of It Is You.
All of It Is You. I knew that was coming. Your favorite poem from All of It Is You.
Oh, my favorite poem. God, the universe section is my favorite. To pick one, I don't know, maybe like Venus or Saturn, one of the planet poems for sure. But also Mom is really great.
Okay. You live in New York. Your favorite New York experience or moment?
Oh my God, going to Madison Square Garden, going to a Rangers game.
Oh, cool. Favorite part about playing Josh on Younger?
The privilege that it has allotted me to speak on things that are so much more than myself. Oh! That's the rebound right there.
There we go. If you could, this is actually your last one without your 11th. If you could leave people with one message, something that you hope they will take with them and remind themselves of daily, what would you want that message to be?
I mean, the easiest answer would be that all of it is you. But I think the takeaway from that is just love yourself as much as you possibly can in every single form that exists, the good, the bad, and everything in between. And gratitude, really, gratitude.
Gratitude.
Be thankful for all of the pain that has existed in your life because it has gotten you to where you are right now. And the second you can bow down to it and show gratitude, you fly.
Ah, I love that. All right, you got one more because you missed.
Yes,
but
I missed two,
I mean,
so you need
that's
two
true.
more.
Okay.
Off the cuff, go, two more.
Off the cuff, favorite song to sing in the car?
I am blessed, I am blessed, I am blessed, I am blessed, I am blessed to be a witness.
You're great. All right, ready? If your life was a movie title, what movie would it be? Which movie would it be?
Like one that already exists or a new one? I'm going to come up with a new one.
You want to come up with a new one? Okay.
And it's called I Got It. But it's spelled I-G-O-D-I-T.
Did you just come up with that just now?
I got it.
How did you do that so fast?
It's been going in my mind all day.
Okay, and that means to you.
It's coming soon.
All right, this is the next time you come.
You heard it here first, but it's coming soon.
We knew you'd give us a little exclusive. Little exclusive. We knew Nico would give it to us. So thank you for that.
Or love y'all. Love y'all.
Love.
Right here. Love. Love y'all.
Oh, I didn't see that on the way in. Okay, and that's when did you get that?
Lifetimes ago.
Lifetimes ago?
Uh-huh.
Long time ago. Thank you so much for
Thanks,
hanging out with
Rebecca.
us today.
I appreciate it.
Oh my
God.
What? Nico is on Younger. He stars in Younger Tuesday nights at 10/9 Central on TV Land. And Nico's book, his poetry collection, All of It Is You.
Go get it. Anywhere that books are sold.
Go get it. We're just going to keep jinxing each other over here, and that's kind of how the rest of the day is going to go. So.
I wonder who came up with the term jinx for that. Because that's like implying that it's some sort of curse if we're on the same wavelength, but I think that's a blessing.
I think that was a total blessing.
We are a blessing. Get out of here, y'all. Sign off.
Thanks, Nico. Oh my gosh.